Okay, cool. Hi, guys. Come on in. Hello, hello. Tonight we are talking about some pretty cool stuff, some marketing stuff, some high-level things, and we want to welcome you. Come on in. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Bring your tribe. Hi, guys. Let us know where you're dialing in from, where you're joining us. What's up, Barb from Michigan? Tonight is Wednesday, and if you are, hello, Tanya from Texas, our neighbor. If you're new to the community, we've been here since 2008, and we've been hosting a Wednesday webinar every single Wednesday for the beautiful home business profession. And I think we've missed maybe 4 or 5 because they landed on Christmas and or New Year's or some other big holiday. But we're here. We've been here a long time, and we can help you. If you've got a business, you'll see tonight that we do things a little bit differently than what the company, if you're in a home business, if you got an opportunity, we are going to show you tonight in real time what we do and why and how it's helped create the biggest leaders you see online today, this beautiful community. What's up, Carrie? What's up, Lillette? Welcome. Hi, Debbie. What's up, Dale? Hey, Tony. What's up, Janet? So tonight is you got Jim and me. Hi, Jim.
What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy holidays. Hope everyone is safe. Hope everyone is growing their business and carving out time to move forward, to get better, to learn some of the skills. In fact, tonight, again, like I said, it is special because we are going to shift a little bit. Recently, we've been talking a lot about social media networking and prospecting. I've got our framework right here. This is the curriculum that we teach our leaders, our coaching clients. And we've been spending a lot of time in social media networking and prospecting. And we're going to kind of shift a little bit to a little bit more advanced stuff, funnels, offers, email list. And we're going to show you some things that we've been up to, and we've been publishing and creating for our affiliates to help you brand you even more. Okay. So if you're a guest here, actually throw an X if you're a guest. I'm just curious. If you're a guest, if you don't know Jim, you don't know me, you got here somehow, some way. Maybe you're on our business page, rocking and rolling, and not a member yet. You're just a guest. You're just checking it out. Hi, Christy. Welcome to the family. Hi, Sharon. Welcome to the family here. Cool. What's up, Van? Welcome. Hi, guys. What's up, Stacy Hall? Good evening. Hi, Christy. Wow, the rest of us are beautiful. Okay, let's shift. So we got just a handful of people who are guests here this evening. Welcome to the family. And for all of our veterans who are members, drop an X in the chat now. Let me see it. And welcome home. Welcome home. For those who are members inside of this community, awesome. Welcome. Hi, guys, and hi, everybody over on our business page. So if you're a guest, we can help, as you will see tonight. Okay, you can take a risk-free trial of this system, completely risk-free. Check it out at the end of it. If anything resonates tonight, or if you've got questions, you can let us know. We'll open it up for Q&A at the end. Bottom line, we're super passionate about helping home business owners learn real marketing, helping home business owners really figure this out and build the business that they were promised when they first got started, and actually teaching real marketing, as you will see tonight, a snippet of tonight. So let us dive in. So we're here tonight. I just looked at the headline of the webinar, guys and gals. And hi, all you familiar names and beautiful members here. What's up, Giannis, John, Teresa, Miranda? Tonight we're talking about, we promised you we're going to go over some done-for-you customizable funnels and lead magnets. So we're going to start there. And these lead magnets, these done-for-you solutions are going to brand you, which is very different from what you're going to get told to do from the company, okay? Now, why is this important? Give me like 5 minutes just to set the tone here, and then we're going to dive in and show you guys some of the really neat stuff here, okay? And I like it. Hi, guys. There's a lot of familiar names here. Give me one more X. I want to feel some energy here, guys. Happy Wednesday. Tonight is pure value. Tonight, we're going to open this up. We're going to show you guys some cool stuff. We're going to show you guys how to customize some more stuff to take you and your brand to the next level. We're even going to dive into Canva to show you how to really go next level for our pro and premium members. And this, if you dig tonight's show, this is just a kind of a snapshot of where we're headed, of where our minds are going when it comes to really serving our audience and solving their problems and really taking it all to the next level. So good. Let's dive in. So let me pull up. I'm just in the back office here, guys. Let me share my screen actually real quick. Happy holidays, y'all. December, my God, 2020. Here we go. Here we go. 2021. Let's start anew, right? Y'all ready for it? So I'm just in the back office. I'm going to go to websites to show you guys some stuff real quick and just open up a dialogue. So that's, for example, let's just take health and wellness. These are the new generic lead gen campaigns. Okay, guys, this is just an example. Now, typically when you sign up in a health and wellness or any company, they're going to tell you to go talk to everybody and their brother. Everybody's a prospect. Go write your list. And there's value there. If you opened a restaurant downtown, opening night, you'd want the people you love and care about to come in and check out the restaurant. Those same friends and family are not going to come to that restaurant every single day. And what happens when you run out of people who are stuffed full of pizza, right? And they need a little bit of a break, and you still need to continue to get customers in that pizza shop to pay rent, to keep the lights on, to pay your employees, to buy the ingredients, right? You still need a way to grow the business. Now, this, my friends, is a little bit of a different way. Again, you sign up for the company. Who's been told to make that list? Who's been told to talk to everybody with a pulse? Look, you put a mirror in front of them, and if there's fog, that's a prospect. Everybody needs your stuff. Talk to everybody, wind up, prospect strangers at the mall, your gas station attendant, prospect your waiter. And again, there's some value in that kind of outbound type of marketing and that aggressive approach. Everyone's a prospect, but chances are you didn't like doing it. Prospecting strangers kind of sucks. If you're good at it, I'm going to tell you, if you're brand new to the profession, the majority of the people you bring into the business are not going to want to do that. And that's not real marketing, right? There is value there, and we teach that stuff. But as far as a long-term value-based business, we got to get some online. This is presupposing you want to come online. I'm going to guess, throw an X in the chat that you are here because you enjoy the idea of leveraging the power of the internet, especially in 2020, when you just can't do what you could have done in the beginning of the year as far as offline strategies, as far as hotel meetings, home parties, these types of things. They're just off the table for most of us, depending on where you live, right? So, moving to the internet, everybody on social, right, is being told to drop opportunity links, to spam links. Look, everyone's the prospect. It's the same deal. That's why you get unfriended. That's why you get blocked. You get thrown in Facebook jail. What if you took a step back, and that's just in this example, say that you're promoting weight loss. The product you want to sell is weight loss. And instead of just being that annoying, hey, on the first handshake, you've got blonde hair, I've got blonde hair, that means you're probably open to an opportunity, right? It looks like you'd be great at this business. We look the same. We're the same height, same weight. Right? That's just weird. And instead of going out there and just dropping spammy links and getting unfriended, what if you took a step back and said, look, my audience is people who want to lose weight. What if I were just one of the rare people out there online who decided to actually create some content that was valuable? Create like a little checklist, cheat sheet, PDF, kind of a front door. What if I started publishing content that actually addressed a problem instead of, hey, buy, sell, sell, sell. Hey, my product's better than yours. My opportunity's better. My product, you can't get it anywhere, which is wrong. There's this website called Amazon. I guarantee you there's an ingredient chemical makeup that matches yours or maybe is even superior, and it costs less. That's the wrong game to play. If you're betting on price and you're using that, Bezos is going to be hard to beat. What our whole approach is, let's just take a step back and add some value. And that's what, I liken it to the pizza shop downtown, right? This website, everyone has seen this website that is similar, where basically you come here and they're asking for an email address, right? This is the front door to an online business. Whether it doesn't matter, e-commerce, Shopify, network marketing, affiliate marketing, coaching, you got to have the front door. I liken this to the pizza shop downtown, where if you imagine having a pizza shop downtown and you didn't have a front door, it'd be very hard to get any business. There'd be no customers coming into the door, no customers to come in and check out the beautiful atmosphere, check out what you have on the menu, check out the experience, check out what you put together, right? It's gonna be very tough to keep those lights on if there's no front door. Similarly, to shift and build your business online, you got to have a front door. And I'm not talking about, hey, come check out this amazing product. I'm talking about value. I'm talking about, look, my audience wants to lose weight. Let's come up with something quick but super valuable that speaks to that pain, that gives them some tips and trainings, whether it's a PDF, cheat sheet, checklist, audio, interview, video, whatever, some type of what we call lead magnet. Okay. And you're going to hear us talk about lead magnets and funnels and list building. When we talk about building your email list, right? Imagine you owned this website and your audience was people who wanted to lose weight, and you got 10, 15, 20 plus people per day to opt into this website. Now you're building the business. The business, we think it's our product or opportunity because that's what we're told. It's not. That's going to be part of the monetization strategy. The business that you are building is the audience. And your email list is one of the best, highest producing. I mean, imagine if you could just whip out this keyboard and send one email to tens and hundreds and thousands, and eventually even tens of thousands of people by clicking send. That's the, so literally when you have that influence and you have that relationship with that list, then you can say, hey, hop on this free training. Hey, I'm taking on 10 clients this month. Hey, we just released a new product. If you're interested in one, if you still are open to losing weight, I'm doing a free demo, on this show, on this time, you're more than welcome to come. When you start to build that list and you start to build that audience and the relationship with that audience, it becomes much easier to sell. And it is a hell of a lot easier to build a list and give value. And then you're like, again, how freaking rare is that, right? You're like the guy or gal who's actually conscious of their problems, their pains, their challenges, and you are actually coming to the marketplace with some solutions. So maybe on your Facebook Lives, you give them 1, 2, or 3 tips on how to lose weight, things to do in the morning to boost your metabolism, things to stay away from at night, food to stay away from at night, some healthy recipes, and you start publishing content that's all about tips and strategies and trainings to lose weight. Now, this is the front door to the business. They're not going to teach you this because they don't know it or they think it's too difficult. Either way, this is what needs to get done if you're going to come online. Okay? Period. Even if you're in the social media networking and prospecting arena that we certainly teach and we have mastered as well. We've got a lot of our members and clients who have built 6-figure businesses doing nothing but social. Bottom line is, if you ever want to have some leverage, you ever want to get off that prospecting hamster wheel, at some point you have to start building with the front door so that people can come check you out, see if they dig your style, see if they dig what you're about, get on your email list, check you out. And this changes the game. This is what we're talking about. And these are done for you. If you are in weight loss, and I'll show you the thank you, pop up there. I'll show you the thank you page as well. Okay. This, pull up a pen real quick. Jim knows I love my pens.
Careful now. Brian's about to start drawing.
We're not going to actually go too off the rails with the drawing, though. It'll be super simple tonight. Look, this is me. Obviously, if you're an MLSP, this will be you, right? This goes into your email list, which we're going to teach you and show you how to integrate inside of MLSP, whether you want to take, this is again, some of our new generic lead gen campaigns that do not promote or at MLSP at all. This is something that we put our team, our design, our copywriting into so that you could position you as an authority and actually create and add some value. You're going to hear that a lot inside of MLSP. This is what we mean. Instead of going for the jugular on the first handshake, asking if someone wants, to join a business with you. How weird is that, by the way? On the first handshake, we are told, and I get so passionate about this because this is what I did. And because of it, I went 30 grand. I wouldn't say because of it. There were certainly some mindset issues, but 30 grand in debt, doing it that way. Then I found this approach. Business on the first handshake. Not, hey, do you want to go get a cup of coffee? Hey, let's go hit some golf balls. Let's go get to know each other. But hey, business is a big deal to get started, really, for someone. Like it's a decision. There's work involved in a business. And it is crazy to think that someone who is not trained, not skilled, not, just getting started can come in here and close somebody on a business. Like that's difficult. This is a totally different, refreshing, value-based relationship building type of approach that actually works. So when people opt in, we kind of have all this stuff done for you. They get this, what we call a lead magnet, a little hook, a little piece of value that is pretty sexy, right? And of course, based on your audience and what they want. And when they opt in, this is what they're going to see. Okay. So actually, let me even make this for those who are visual, which I certainly am. I can respect that. I got your back. Someone opts into this, right? Now check this out, y'all. Got the capture page and boom, as promised, right on the thank you page. Give them exactly what you promised them. Look, it's you. It's not me. It's not Jim. It's not Norb. It's not any of our leaders. It's you. And actually promotes your opportunity, a link to actually get into the front door, like to get into your stuff, leading with value. But hey, if you want more, I gotcha. And you didn't have to do anything. All you had to do is take this link and share it with your username in it, right? And everything in this, and it's really valuable too. You can, I mean, these are not like PLR bullshit, you know, types of PDFs that you're giving away. These are extremely valuable where someone's going to be like, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that, Ryan. That is a different relationship. That's a different exchange than what most people are used to out there online. Would that be safe to say? Yes or yes? And you'll notice, and by the way, inside this report, there's all sorts of calls to action to come connect with you. Down here, guess who it is? You, your email, your social media, your contact me. You can have your cell phone, your about me. Now, what's really neat is moving forward with our pro and premium members, you're going to be able to bring this to life and go to, instead of just a template like this, you'll be able to take away, you know, these high converting, I mean, to the tune of, look, if you put this capture page in front of the right audience, we're talking 30, 40%. Seriously. We've seen it. And then you control the bridge page, the next page, and you're like, hey, this is Sarah. Just wanted to reach out and, you know, appreciate you. Your PDF will be on its way through email. But while I got you right now, I just wanted to connect, say I'm super passionate about helping people lose weight. This was my struggle. Then I found this, and now my life is this. Click the link below, fill out this survey. I'd love to give you a quick 30-minute consult to see if we can help you close the gap and lose more weight quicker, healthier, without cardio, whatever it would be. But now we're starting to get applications, information about our prospects. Not only are we starting to lead with value, with real, you know, funnels and offers. And this is not hard. We do this all with you inside of MLSP. Now you're building your email list. And for Pro and Premium, as we develop these out, you're going to be able to control the entire experience, which Jim is going to explain a little bit in a moment. And we're going to have some fun with you guys. We're going to take some questions and show you how to do some really neat stuff, some customization that'll just put you out of this world when it comes to like standing out and stepping into leadership, into your niche arena, whatever that is, right? Into your industry. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, and it doesn't stop here. I mean, I think we have, let me see what we just released over the last few weeks alone. We've got challenges, which we'll show in just a second. If you're in essential oils, instead of, hey, my oils are better than yours, could you start giving some tips about essential oils and the toxic products that are in your home right now, and some tips and strategies about how to get rid of them, how to replace them, and then point them to this PDF where again, has nothing to do with MLSP. It's about you getting people who are interested in the benefits of essential oils, of weight loss, of making money online. You are now building your list of people who are right in your red hot target market. We put down, here's the make money. I mean, my God, if you're on this webinar, chances are you have some type of opportunity, I'm guessing.
I think one of our members said that specific funnel was converting at 46% for him or something like that.
It doesn't surprise me, man. They're tight. That's all. That's huge. 47%, guys. That means 47 out of 100 people you put in front of this. And I'm guessing whoever that member was, you know, he's not just dropping that link out of nowhere. He's got, you know, he's building an audience of people who want to make money from home. Boom, brands you. Free unbiased report. This report tells them to get back to you. It's super valuable. They go onto your list. And that thank you page is similar to the one we just showed you. And everybody, I mean, and so if you got an opportunity, chances are this is going to be valuable to you in some capacity, somewhere, in some group, in some, you know, and as part of your opportunity type of post. If you're an MLSP, you know what we're talking about, the 10 different types of posts, which we teach you on. If you're in network marketing, you can give away something that took us literally like months to put together with some of the biggest leaders and names in the industry. You can give away this entire 68-page home business secrets report, which includes guys like, you know, Ray Higdon, Matt Morris, Mike Dillard, Tracy Walker, Norbert Orlowitz. You know, I'm just looking at the image. I mean, we're talking about some of the biggest names in the entire profession. You can actually leverage that. Again, goes into your email list. You got to get leads one way or the other, guys. It's going to be tough to get them if all you're doing is pitching and spamming. You guys get that, right? Everyone, whether you use our done for you stuff that Jim said in that one example is converting at 47%, you got to get fresh leads to talk to. And you're not going to be able to do that if you're just slamming away opportunity, winding up, talking to everybody with a pulse, just saying, hey, how amazing your product is. They should come buy it. You got to add some value. Whether they buy or not, they have to get value. And check these out real quickly. These challenges, my God, Stacy Hall, amazing rock star, the Go for Yes gal herself, right? Guys, you get to leverage Stacy, a gal who just posted that she just crossed 100 grand in commissions with MLSP in the last 18 months inside of MLSP. 100 grand on the side. You get to take this free 5-day challenge and leverage it as your own. I mean, you're not going to lie to somebody and say that it's your content. You can say your business associate, your partner, right? You take this link and you get to, I mean, imagine if you went through these 5 days and literally you shared over the next 30 days a tip, 1 tip a day over the next 30 days, because there are like infinite tips over this 5-day challenge. And at the end of each, video, you reach out. I got a 5-day challenge from a gal who's just killing it on social. She despises rejection. She's so against go for no. There's a better way to do it. Reach out to me. Let me know. Hit me up below. I will give you free instant access to a 5-day challenge. And this is what your thank you page looks like. Boom. Now, how do you think this is going to land on somebody? Look, again, your opportunity, right? You're leading with value. How do you think this lands versus, a product pitch or an opportunity pitch on the first handshake? There's no relationship. There's no rapport. And we're wondering why it's not working. We're wondering why, you see these sharp MLSP members who have branded themselves. These are all like technical jargon terms to basically what it means is they're giving some solutions. They're providing some value. It's, like Gary Vaynerchuk, jab, 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 value, value, value. And then once built, you can right hook. You can offer. You can see if they're open. You can see if they would like your help. All right. And all of these 5 videos are instant access. You don't have to do anything but promote and publish the link. And of course, underneath, everything links back to you. All of it links back to you. It's all about you. And we've got the other 2. If you're brand new to MLSP, we've held, Jim, I don't even, a dozen challenges this year. You've got Aaron Birch's posting for profits back here. So if you are talking about social media tips, just give away this, a crazy value add. We've got Diane Hawkman's list building challenge. Talk about building an email list from a gal who's just made a tiny little fortune from a list of like a couple thousand people. Amazing rock star to leverage with Hawkman, right? Like all of this is done for you back here. And we're working on a credit repair one right now. Again, the CBD oil we had to take it down for legal purposes because it's a very touchy, sensitive industry. We want to just make sure our I's are dotted and T's are crossed. But damn, guys, whether you get it here, you use the software here, or you want to go pay 10x for someone to write it and build it for you, you got to get leads. And these are some done for you ways to brand you and build your list to give away sexy, super valuable lead magnets that actually brand you and position you as a leader. So does that make sense, guys? And this is in the last few weeks. We are just warming up here. And these are things that our audience, we've paid tens of millions of dollars in affiliate commissions on the side to what was once broke, struggling network marketers. So most of our done for you funnels do incorporate MLSP, but a lot of our affiliates have been asking for, hey, I don't want to promote MLSP. How does MLSP help me build my business? Aside from the ability that you can build these inside of MLSP, you can use our software that, if you go elsewhere, you could literally the price of MLSP, you would just be getting a funnel builder. Right? You can actually build these from scratch, however you see fit. And we take your hand through the entire process as a pro or premium member to do that. But if you want to get out of the gate, we promise you done for you customizable lead magnets. So again, capture page to the actual thank you page. I mean, it's starting to get kind of interesting, especially for someone who's brand new. It can just come in and do this thing we call leverage and get it going, right? And Jim is going to show you how you can actually take this funnel and bring it to life and do some crazy customization options, which again, Soon you're going to be able to add bridge videos, bridge pages, kind of intro squeeze pages where you can even say hi through a video and then link them to a survey, link them to a calendar, link them to the PDF, and just have a whole lot of fun with it. And you guys will see some updates in 2021 with Funnelizer, talking to the Business Center and talking to all these funnels. It's just starting to get really, really interesting. And we have some big plans in 2021 for our beautiful members and affiliates. But Jim, let's dive a little deep. First off, these are amazing, man. I just get excited about these because I wish someone like you, like me, like this system, this community was around back in 2005 when I first got started. Because I didn't know how to do any of this shit. I didn't know what I didn't know, but here we are. These solutions are super sexy and they work. And now I know this is out of the box, ready to go. It brands them across the board, but let's take it to the next level. Anything you want to add about these before we maybe dive into the customization stuff and showing some integrations and courses to really deep dive customize these?
No. So, just hearing you talk about this and then hearing you say, I wish I had this back then. And it just brings me back to where, Brian and I used to live together. I think right now Brian's about 30 minutes away from me, which is the farthest we've ever lived apart from each other. So, back in the day when we were in the band, we were living together. He was starting his business. I had my business, and he was yelling down the hall like, "Hey, I'm building a web page. I think my form is messed up." And he sent it over to me, and like everything that he could have done wrong to build that was done wrong. Like he copied something off it. Like it was a disaster. But that's the norm, right? For most people that don't know how to do this stuff. That was before the day of page builders and funnel creators and things like that. But I remember getting that page from my brother and being like, "Oh, dude, you're in trouble. You're in trouble trying to do this online." So, I just know that like we're, us building things like this, they truly do come from a place of, I wish I had this back then. Right. I know the mistakes that we've made and that I made. Like, how can we get this in the hands of people without having to go through the stuff that I did? But I always, every now and then I think back to that day and I always laugh my ass off.
I was hoping you forgot about that because I literally, for those who are techie and get that, I'll show you. I literally we had something called Dreamweaver and I didn't know any HTML. And Jim if you don't know, Jim is slick, sexy. I mean, just the design on him, man, he's the best, one of the best, like seriously, guys, all this stuff is designed by Jim and he's a very proficient on the design coding stuff. I copied this. At that time, it was actually a web form to give away an ebook. And I tried to embed this. I didn't know. I copied this and put it into Dreamweaver. And I spent like a couple nights testing and wondering why the email wasn't working and going into my autoresponder. And for those who know anything about code or design or websites, you can't just copy that. I didn't even know there was HTML code behind it. I didn't even know what that. I bought Dreamweaver because they said that's how you build websites, and I copied the form thinking that I could then control the lead, and I thought that was the way. Like I thought I could figure that out. So you just don't know what you don't know, and luckily today you don't need to know. That's why we're here. So
what's that ad? What's the ad campaign with the older woman that's like, "That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works." That's how I felt when I saw what you sent me. All right. So to save you guys time, we've done most of this stuff for you. So I hope the first part of this webinar, for those of you guys that are brand new, got you some ideas and gave you some value into how not just leaders in this industry, but companies and that are leaders in any industry are doing business, right? Providing value. I hope this gave you guys some ideas and some value and kind of a glimpse into what's possible. Now, I want to touch base on a couple of things for the rest of this webinar. One, I want to talk to you guys about the MLSP campaigns, especially I know we have a ton of members on here. So I want to talk to you guys about the campaigns, the new generic campaigns, and then for you guys that are getting a little bit more advanced, how to utilize some of the funnelizer tokens, the importable funnels, and the customizable lead magnets, all done to save you guys time. And then I'm going to jump into Canva and I'll just show you guys some really quick stuff, like whether or not you're using our done for you templates that you can import. into Canva and customize for yourself. Or maybe maybe it's time for you guys to create your own lead magnet, some simple ways to do it. And we'll get into that conversation then. So Brian, let me grab the screen from you and I will touch base on one thing real quick. So let me share here. All right, so this is the back office of MLSP. Now, we have a ton of different types of campaigns. We have MLSP campaigns, which are specifically to sell MLSP if you are an affiliate of MLSP and you want to share the value here. We have generic lead gen campaigns. Those are the newest ones that Brian's been showing you. We have MLSP lead gen campaigns that are all about helping people build their business. It's what's working now in social media marketing, in lead generation, in business building online. And it does offer up MLSP on the thank you page as well as your opportunity. So it promotes you as well as MLSP as an affiliate offer for you. We have profit campaigns, which are available at a higher membership level, which means you get, I think it's like 98% of the profit. It basically just covers our fees for running the profit. And then the MLSP product campaigns, which are all of the crazy, amazing launches and products that MLSP gets behind. For example, Stacey Hall's Go for Yes Masterclass that we just released recently. That is something that you are able to sell as an affiliate as well. Now, I want to touch base on why we've created these and how you can use them. And I put together like a really quick keynote because I always feel like it's easier to understand what we're talking about when we just have a little bit of a keynote or like a presentation here. So using the campaigns, I want you to think of MLSP as like a journey. We're here for you along your journey of building your business. And when you're first getting started, how can you use the MLSP campaigns? Simple, share the link. Go through the getting started section, go through the ways on how to build an audience, go through the ways to find an audience that will be interested in what it is you have to offer, and share the link. Right? We're just sharing value. Basically, when someone opts in, they're going to be put on MLSP's list. We'll follow up for you on behalf of you. Everything is tied to you. They'll be put on your CRM, which is complementary. That's part of the MLSP membership, which means you can follow up with them as well. Just share the link. It is the fastest way to get up and running and start generating leads, start generating people to talk to about what it is you offer. Now, what is phase two? Phase two would be use the same thing, but connect your own autoresponder. That's like the number one thing. We want everyone to be at this level. That's where you're utilizing the done for you stuff just because it's amazing in terms of like saving time. It's great value. We know it works, but when someone opts in, they're going onto your list. So that means you have Aweber, and now when someone opts into Aweber is an autoresponder, activate, whatever you're using, we recommend Aweber. Whenever someone opts in, they're going directly onto your list. You can control the follow-up. You can tell us whether or not you want us to follow up with them as well. That's part of the system. We have training on all this, but that's the next step. This is like the key that we want everyone to get to, because the goal of MLSP is to build your list. We love you building ours, but that's not the goal. We want you to build your list. All right. Option 3, that's the next phase, would be your funnel with your autoresponder, but using our training. Brian, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, you're good.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw the comment about not sharing the screen. So if you can't see it, guys, can you just confirm? Give me an X if you can see the screen. I always get freaked out when I read a comment that says my screen's not sharing. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Awesome. So phase 3 would be using your own funnel and autoresponder, but still giving away our freebie. Notice that at every step of this journey, we've tried to figure out a way to take the most work off of you. So with you're at phase 3, but you still want to use our like freebies, like our trainings, you don't want to use your own lead magnets, you don't have to create your own PDFs, you don't want to create your own challenges or hour-long trainings or whatever it is. We've given you funnel tokens to use inside of our page builder to basically move our funnels over to your account, and now you have complete control over it. But you didn't have to create any of the stuff. You didn't have to spend time on the training, on learning new stuff, on creating the design, hiring someone from Fiverr. You didn't have to do any of that. So we've got you covered there on phase 3. That is a great place to be, because now you can utilize our freebies and take over the funnel. You're basically hijacking the funnel. So once they opt in, you can point them in different directions, right? At this point, now we can start implementing what we call the consultation funnel, right? Where once they opt in, sure, you're going to give them the freebie, but that thank you page is going to be, hey, don't forget, as a bonus, you get a 30-minute consultation call with me or a strategy session or something like that to get them on the phone. Now that is just another step up, right? That's the next level. And then option 4 is you. That's all you. What did we do to help you guys out with that? Well, on top of everything that we give you at version 3, at phase 3, now we've given you the ability to actually import our PDFs into Canva to put your face on it, to customize the intro, tell your story, customize the outro, customize the call to action without you having to create any of the content, right? So at every phase, we're trying to figure out the best way and the fastest way to get you guys up and running because we want you to grow. We want you to continue along the journey of building your business, whatever that might be. So that I don't know why it says where to host, but so if you're brand new, use the generic lead gen campaigns so you can get up and running immediately. If you're ready to build your list, use the done for you import tokens that we give you to build a custom funnel and send your leads to the completed lead magnet, meaning the thank you page that Brian already showed you, right? So once they opt in, just send them to our stuff after you've got the lead, after they're on your list. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about creating a PDF or a challenge or an hour-long training. And then if you're ready to take control of the whole thing, we're going to take a look at how you can easily customize these, specifically the generic lead gen magnets, something like this, right? So that if that's the generic one, once you get into Canva and you import our template, it'll look something like this, right? Have your face, have your name, have your story, have your call to action, everything at the beginning of the intro or at the outro, and then we take care of the content itself. So let me stop this share if I can. Stop the share. All right, awesome. There we go. Now let me get back into MLSP and I will show you guys a couple of things here. Where is this? All right. So that's kind of like the journey when you're using the MLSP campaigns. As you build your business, you can get more and more advanced, and we allow you to do that very easily. Now, everything that I just covered is part of the MLSP membership, right? From the basic level, with the exception of because the tokens, the funnelizer tokens specific for the lead gen or the generic campaigns and customizing the PDFs are more advanced. We have that available at the professional and the premium level because we don't want people to get confused and stuck, right? So if you're at that place where you can now build your own funnel using our import tokens, you want to utilize the PDFs and everything like that you can import into Canva, that is part of the professional and the premium membership. I'll show you guys where to find all that. But the campaigns and being able to connect your own autoresponder, creating your funnels inside of Funnelizer, all part of whatever membership you are at. All right, so we talked about the MLSP generic lead gen campaign. We were just using this as examples, right? So when you come down here, for those of you guys that are just getting started, find the one that makes sense to your audience, share it, right? And we have all the training in the world back here on how to find your audience, how to discover who your audience is, where they're hanging out, how to reach out, how to make sure you're getting, permission to reach out. We have all the training in the world back there for that. But obviously, Brian spent a lot of time showing you guys this. So real quick, I want to show all the people that are at the professional and premium level how to find the done for you stuff. And then we'll hop into Canva because I know we were talking about how can we do this stuff in Canva. So I want to hop in there and show you guys some cool stuff there as well. So under the training library, if we scroll down, we will see Funnelizer. It's under advanced strategies. Now, Funnelizer, your offers all the training you need to use Funnelizer. And even inside of this course, we've made some done for you import tokens, and we're going to be creating more. These are based off of the MLSP lead gen campaigns. So, if you're talking to people that are interested in knowing how to generate leads, knowing how to build a business online, these are definitely for you, and it will allow you to import done for you tokens. Okay. All the training is here. If you're going to use this, make sure you go through the training to get the best user experience. All right. So even at the basic level, you have some tokens that you can use inside of Funnelizer. We've tried to keep it as simple as possible. For those of you guys that are at the pro and premium level, if you come back down here, you will have access to the pro import tokens. And this is where things get a little bit fun, a little bit funky, right? Because now we're doing some really cool import stuff. So the generic lead gen campaign tokens, as an example, one sec, let me get into here. And I will show you guys kind of an example. I'm going to log into Funnelizer on another browser and share that. Okay. All right. So let me share this one. Now we're in a dummy account. Okay. So let's go back into the training library and go back into Funnelizer Pro Import Tokens. So as an example, we have the generic lead. So all this first tab is all training on how to use the import tokens, how to use Funnelizer, how to use Canva, how to import all this stuff, how to, like, it's step by step, follow the steps, get your own funnel, get your own lead magnet, get your own autoresponder, all that stuff set up. The fun part is over here, the done for you tokens. These are all different campaigns that we basically are allowing you to take 100% ownership over. All right. So let's, for example, let's use this make money from home, because this is the one that a member of ours was saying was converting at around 47% for him, which is absolutely insane. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, just what it looks like to get it inside of Funnelizer. And then I want to jump into Canva, because that is something that we just started doing, and it is cool. We are super pumped about it. So if I come down here and I look at the import token, all I would be doing is opening up Funnelizer. And I'm just going to show you the process to show you how easy it is, because I know a lot of people when they're first getting started are thinking, man, I'll never know how to create a funnel. I'll never be able to get something like this up. This is way too hard. I'm not technical. I hate that. I'm not techie. It's not true. It's just new. All right. So we've made it as simple as possible for you guys to beat all that shit out and become the tech person that can just simply follow a couple of steps here to import a done for you funnel. All right. So we're going to create a funnel, and we'll call this Make Money from Home PDF. And we'll do this Make Money from Home PDF. And instead of creating a new funnel, we'll just create it from a token, paste that in, create my funnel, and there we go. That's the capture page and then the thank you page. And if we went to preview it as an example, this is what you have. All right. And all of this, everything on this page is customizable, but it's done for you. And here's the brilliance of using this. When you're ready to kind of take control of the funnel yourself, is instead of when they opt in, instead of sending them directly to the thank you page or the page where they get the training, we can actually send them to a page like this, which we call a bridge page. So example of video. Now you can control all of this. You don't even have to use this page. You can customize everything. You can send them wherever you want. But this is an example of what a consultation funnel or a strategy session funnel would look like. A thank you video saying, hey, I'm so glad you opted in. Don't forget, you have a bonus 30-minute strategy session. Click the button below to book time with me, right? And then this button will lead them to whatever booking application you're using, right? To just get them on the phone. And then step 2 is access my training. In this case, this would be phase 3 that we were just talking about, where you're utilizing our training, our thank you page at the end, right? So this is still going to be all branded to you, but you didn't have to do any of it. Okay. So that's an example of what you can do with the Funnelizer import tokens. And what is the definition of a token? A token is just a way for you to import done for you funnels inside of Funnelizer. It's basically a series of characters right here. And once you create a funnel based on this token, it imports everything we've done for you, right? Now, we've also created a checklist right here that will help you implement all the pieces that you need to in order to make it your own, in order to make it live. So a lot of you guys have used these tokens before. They're here. They're amazing. They make your life so much easier because you don't have to go through the process of creating all the pages, creating all the copy, creating all of the lead magnets and things like that. All of that's done for you. The newest thing we have, though, and let me share my other screen here. The newest thing we have here is now actually being able to customize the PDFs themselves. Now, I think there are some people on this webinar that are like Canva experts, maybe even more so than I am, right? I want you to understand the power of Canva as an option for you to make money on the side as well, because people will pay for templates. People will pay for done for you images, done for you content, done for you whatever that you can use inside that you can create inside of Canva and then sell as a package. I will never forget, we asked when we first launched our business center, which is basically a way for you to be able to sell your own courses, your own products, your own downloads and things like that. We asked our buddy Antonio to test it out for us. We knew he had a list, and he was super clever in figuring out how he could test it for us because it was still in beta, like super beta. We just launched it. And what he did was he paid a virtual assistant, I think it was like $20, to create 365 quote images inside of Canva and then deliver them to him just as done images as a package, right? So what he did to test out the system was he sent an email to his list with a special flash sale, and I think he sold like $17 a package of 375 done for you, or 365, so one for every day of the year, 365 days of done for you content. And that's all he did. And I think he made a few $100 in a couple of hours just to help us. That was to test for us. That wasn't even for him, right? And I just thought that was super clever, guys. So don't sleep on all the things that you do well that someone would pay you for, whether it's knowledge, whether it's skills, whatever you think it could be. I always go back on that because that was just so simple for him. He didn't spend any time. Now, his time came from building the audience, and that's one of the biggest things that we cover here in MLSP. His time was spent building the audience so that when he had an offer like that, he could send out an email, right? And have everyone in his audience buy something like that because it was a drop dead sale. Of course, I want 365 pieces of content to share for $17, you know, but he paid $20 for someone to create that for him. So just, you know, one of the things that we're doing here is we're paying for a pro version of Canva because it allows us to create templates that our users can import and then customize, meaning that they now have access to create lead magnets that they never would have been able to before, or that they would have spent, you know, potentially a few $100 to get done professionally or done well, paying someone on Fiverr or Upwork or any of those other things, right? So just to give you an example of what this looks like inside of Canva, if you click on import template into Canva, it actually asks you if you want to import this template. You say yes, use template, and it loads everything for you. This is done for you. Like the internal stuff, you can't even customize. We've brought all this stuff up. You don't have to write anything. You don't have to change anything. But what you can change is the cover, the intro, and then the outro and the call to action. And we've made this so simple. So let me give you an example. Let me see if I can find a photo here. Let's see. Let's say businessman. Normally,
where's Jason? Oh, you're not. Are you not in ours?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not on the right account. I would totally use Jason. Let me find a free photo to give you guys an example. Normally, it would be you actually uploading your photo. Wow. So let me use this guy. There we go. Let's say this is you. Change your name. Now it's your PDF. All right. Welcome. Tell your story. You can keep this if you want. but we've made this customizable so you can write whatever you want in here. You can add images, you can add buttons, whatever it is you want to do. And then you can scroll down here. Again, same deal. If you have another photo, you can do that. Change your name. And then what I'm super pumped about is the call to action, because now you've got a button here at the end of it. And I would honestly, if you're creating this yourself, I would make the button on the front page too, because you never want to assume that someone is going to, well, number one, read the PDF that they opted in for, and number two, actually get to the last page. But what's really cool about this is you can actually create a link, right? So calendly.com. So maybe my booking calendar is at Calendly, and then I just download it. And I'm going to download it as a PDF. And now in just like a couple of minutes, I have a custom PDF that I didn't have to worry about. And I'm trying to see if I can show this with you guys. Let me drag this up here.
And something to think about, Jim, everyone's freaking out. Guys, if you got something that's like sexy and you want your team to be able to use it, give it to it. If it's your content and you want to like not donate it, but if you want to, if it's good value and because guys, in Funnelizer you can share funnels, so you could actually get your team to be promoting, if you're in credit repair, a PDF on how to clean up your credit, if that's valuable to you and your team. So you could come in here and brand this, anything like this, right? I mean, and then you could teach your team to do it. And if you just have content, if you're paying, if you're a pro or premium member, especially, and you want us to kind of close the gap and, sexy it up, have, some design, we could look into that as well. We could look into cleaning up some of the copy and outsourcing some of the design, like basically building this for your specific niche and industry and for your specific team if you got a tribe with you. So we're just warming up here with this.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I mentioned, like, hey, if you're really good at Canva, this is an amazing way to value stack like an offer to people, right? I mean, if they get custom templates that they can import into Canva, and honestly, Canva is one of the simplest tools I've seen around, and I've tried to use it. I mean, I use Photoshop, like, because that's just what I've grown up with. But if I couldn't use Photoshop anymore, Canva would be the way I go. I mean, they're just making everything so simple these days, that, being able to offer our members templates like this, where they can get their own custom PDF created in a matter of minutes, as opposed to hours. It's a really great software, really great tool. It's free. All right. For those of you guys that are just trying to use Canva or want to use these importable templates or want to create, your own imagery inside of Canva in order to be able to put on Facebook or whatever your social is, it's free. The only reason we pay for the pro version, which I think is like $10 a month, is to be able to provide templates like this. So, if you have a team of people that are going to want things like this, it might be worth paying $10 a month to be able to offer something like this on your side. So I want to jump in and just show you guys some things in Canva, just how easy some things are to be able to do. I will say, and I want to tell you guys a little bit of story about one of the lead magnets that we have been using for years. I'll show it to you. So let's see.
Oh, you gonna get the Profile Profits PDF?
No, but I will show that at the end. This home business sponsoring PDF. This PDF right here, we have been sharing and selling for, Brian, 3 years?
Yes, 2018. Yeah, it's about to be 3 years. Yep.
We have been selling this for 3 years. Now, before you go into Canva and try to learn a new piece of software or anything like that, I want you to think about how much value is a lead magnet you're creating worth to you. because now I designed and laid this out, and it took me a long time to lay out. It's 68 pages. It's a really nice PDF, and it is super professional.
It is, if you are in home business, guys, gals, even if you're if you're like product heavy, this should be like, download it yourself, check it out. This should be part of your email autoresponder. This should be, at least you're publishing some content a couple times a month to the home business profession, leading with this, because it is super sexy. The biggest names in the industry are involved in it, and it's just a crazy good value add. Crazy good value, and it's free. You can give away for free to build your list.
Yeah. Honestly, these keep popping up. Just to give you guys an example of what we've done for these generic lead gen campaigns, we're utilizing like all of the tools that we have at our disposal. So we have Opt-in Monster on these things, like exit pop-ups, FOMO, which are like the little things that pop up to make people want to take action. We're using everything that we pay for for our own ad campaigns. We've implemented them onto these generic ones that you guys can use yourself. So when someone clicks on that, they fill in. Where was I? Sorry. Before you spend a lot of time trying to create your own content inside of Canva and make it look beautiful, if you're already in there, you know what you're doing, and you love Canva, awesome. Keep doing it. But is it worth $20, $30, $50 to pay someone on Fiverr to lay something out that you wrote and give it a very professional feel if you're going to use it for 3 years to generate leads? I can't even tell you how many leads this PDF has generated for us, right? And I would assume that you could probably find someone on Fiverr to lay this out for $100, $200. This is a 68 pager. I'm talking about for you guys 5 pages, 1 page. If you were creating your own lead magnet, before you jump in and try to learn a new piece of software, before you try to jump in and learn Canva or anything like that, if you're completely new to it, it may be worth finding someone on Canva where you just send them a Word document and say, make this look pretty. Put my face on it, put my name on it, make this look good, and give me an image that looks like this and get it back for $20. Is it worth rather than spending 8 hours trying to create something in Canva? Probably, right? Especially if it's valuable, especially if it's something that's evergreen and you're going to use for a long time. Just think about that before you get into Canva. But for those of you guys that want to use Canva, it is absolutely, it's an amazing tool. It's fun to use. And the fact that they give you all of the templates to begin with and templates that you can choose from it's mind blowing. Like it's really fantastic. Typically the way that we create our lead magnets is we create the content first, then we design it and lay it out. It works well that way in Canva because once you create the content, once you figure out what it is, whether it's a cheat sheet or a few pages of just text and document, just content that you're giving away, then we can come into Canva and search for a template that will fit our content. So we have to do the least amount of work possible. Okay. Like if you're doing a cheat sheet and it has just 5 things, 5 steps, 5 things in your, on your Facebook profile that you should change in order to turn it into a lead gen machine, you're probably going to use an infographic, right? You don't have to, but you might find an infographic template that is very quick to put your content in there, so you don't spend a ton of time creating it. If you are creating, a lead magnet that's like a 5-page PDF that is just content, maybe a few images now and then, but mainly just like written word content, you'll probably use there's a ton of them that are options, but if I scroll through, you'll probably use the A4 document, which is basically like just a regular document that you would create in Word, but much prettier. And then there's also the newsletter option, which is awesome as well. And then if you guys are on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, all of this, it's all done for you. You literally just create you click on, so let's use this. So let's say we're just creating a lead magnet, right? Got a few pages of text. That's all we need. I'm going to select the US letter size. And now I can come in here and just scroll through all of these options and see what's possible. So let's see what this looks like. All right. So that's a 1-pager. Now, let me actually go back because the best ones that I found are the A4 document and the newsletter, because they actually give you internal pages to mess around with, which is really nice. So if I come back to the A4 document, you can see that if I take a look down here, just got to find the ones that have pages on them. Because if you find the right ones, they'll give you the whole layout. And I was literally just messing around with one that I really enjoyed. Oh, this fashion one is super cool. But if you don't, let's use this. So we click on that, we like it, apply both pages. And now all we do is come in here, change some of the images, change the headline, and we're writing content, right? And if we want to, we can add a page. We can even add the same template. We can delete all the images, move this back up. And now we have, you know, we could write copy on both sides of the page. So if we wanted to continue to write copy, and then all you're doing is clicking this download button. You know, so our recommendation, if you're going to use Canva, number one, is it worth your time learning Canva and putting the time in to lay something out very professionally? Or is it worth your money to pay someone to do it for you? If you're going to spend an hour creating really good content, is it worth paying someone that has been doing it for years? Is it worth paying them to lay it out professionally? You know, I would say yes when it comes to lead magnets. When it comes to creating your content for like Facebook and stuff, man, Canva is so easy and it's super fun to use. I don't think you have to outsource that at all. They actually have the ability to create animated stuff now, like videos, for example, videos and GIFs and things that you can upload. So, I mean, like this. Let's change this. We'll delete this one. All right. Cool. What does this look like? Awesome. So it's just super easy. And now we can download it as a video, sure, but we can download it as a GIF and upload it. And now it's just an image. So for most people, and the reason why Canva is so great, for most people, you're going to utilize the content. You're going to utilize the professionally done templates that they give you and work with what they have available, right? I wouldn't spend time, and guys, it's we've shown you a bunch of stuff that you can do in Canva tonight. My worst nightmare would be for you to go in and try to learn Canva to create very professional looking stuff. If you can't find a template to match what you want to achieve, it might be worth $5 to find someone on Fiverr to do it for you. All right. We want to make sure that regardless of what business you're in, you're spending time on the $10,000 activities, $10,000 an hour activities. Learning Canva is probably not it. Okay. But there are amazing ways if you're just trying to create something that looks good. There's amazing ways to do it very quickly inside of Canva. Brian mentioned one other lead magnet that we are releasing tomorrow, I think.
How are you guys feeling, y'all? Remember, guys, the point of this is leads. We need to get leads, right? Part of the business, that's build the audience, right? Instead of, hey, come check out this opportunity, which you know where that path leads. You know the rejection. You know that is just going to be a tough sale. And it's not, this is going to be a better way to market, a better way to build an audience. This is the way to market. The other way is kind of spammy, right? The other way kind of turns people off. Here, you actually get to bridge that gap and add value. So you could take some of Jim's tips tonight and go into Canva and build something your own, or take some of our done for you stuff and modify the intro and outro, control the buttons, have your own calls to action. Like there is, you guys, Jim, there's a lot of comments saying, oh my God, the ideas are just going. The ideas are going, and it's exciting. It really is exciting when you get clarity on who your audience is, to create a lead magnet that speaks to their desires, pains, problems, challenges, nightmares, dreams, what they're struggling with. Boom. It gets fun, quick.
Yeah. It does, and it's an amazing piece of software that's available to us now. I'm reading some of the comments. Yeah, Canva keeps adding stuff, man. They didn't have animated stuff before this year. They didn't have video before this year. They are starting to put some of like the mock-up stuff in. That to me is like one of the places that they're really lacking right now. And I have a feeling they're probably going to implement some of that stuff. The mock-up stuff, meaning like what you're looking at right now, the ability to create kind of the 3D render. I know right now they have like an iPad, kind of a really flat looking iPad that you can throw an image inside, which is more than enough for you to do right now. And even an image like this that you're looking at, you can create it in Canva and send it over to Fiverr, and they'll make it look like this for like $5, right? So there's ways around every limitation that Canva might have right now, which I'm sure that they are going to take care of in the very near future. So this is a funnel that Brian shows almost every Tuesday when we talk about the importance of a front door. Did you share it this evening, Brian?
I didn't have that PDF. That
you
PowerPoint.
Did not? Oh my God! I thought it was your actual computer background. So he usually shows this, which it's just because it's a great example of what a front door looks like, right? And every time we show it, people ask us, "Hey, can I promote that?" And we have to say no. Not anymore. We actually made this into a generic lead gen campaign. It will convert. We are actually testing ads to a very similar funnel right now. And as soon as we kind of tweak that, split test that, and make it as good as possible, we'll make that available for affiliates as well. So let me see. So this looks very similar to what you guys saw earlier. Oh, I just lost my keyboard. Nope, can't do it. I can't speak. I can't type anything. So
go get some batteries.
I'm gonna get some batteries, and I'm gonna sign off here. But this campaign is gonna be ready tomorrow. And one of the things that we're really pumped about, guys, and remember, we're trying to make it as easy as possible for you to get moving on whatever journey you're at. So one of the things that we kind of skipped on was we're actually writing the emails for you too. When someone opts in, if you want to take control, if you want to connect your own autoresponder, if you're an Aweber, you can import the entire campaign. You don't have to change anything. We have training on how to do all of this. If you're not using Aweber, we've written the emails right here. You can copy and paste them into whatever content or whatever autoresponder service you're using. Every one of these has one. And we're currently finishing. The reason why this isn't launched is we're currently finishing the emails to make sure that you have everything you need to be able to use this on your own. And that is it. I'm gonna go get some batteries, but I should be back in like a minute here, and we can take some Q&A, Brian, whatever you want to do.
What do you guys think? I'm looking at the capture page and what was promised tonight, and we covered, to me, we covered all of it, it looks like. I would love to take just a couple questions. I mean, tonight, guys, we wanted to keep it to an hour. We're just over that. Drop an X if some doors open for you, if some ideas open for you. I'm just curious if this is something that is kind of getting exciting for you in your business, and it could start to get a little bit more real as we go into the holidays. Because, man, I'll tell you, guys, there's something big coming next week, and we have a huge 2021 drop, something that is going to be very unique and very cool for the profession. But as we get into the Q&A, guys, mark your calendar for next Wednesday. You want to be on that one. It's going to be our last kind of big show of the year. We're going to show you guys what we've been up to. Has anyone seen the challenges that we've been hosting? Whether it's Stacy or Aaron, Hawkman was in there, Jim, Norb, and me had put on a couple of them this year as well. Like, challenges have been a staple in the 2020 marketing plan. And on Wednesday, we're going to start talking about challenges, and we're going to start giving you guys templates and trainings to host your own free or paid challenges. So make sure you mark your calendar, and that's a non-negotiable one. We're going to be going over some numbers, some metrics, some of what happened in 2020 and what we're doing in 2021. It's kind of going to be a State of the Union type of show. So make sure if you dug this, Jim, Norb, and myself, I think all three of us will be on Wednesday to have some fun with you. And it's the same link. It'll be weeklymarketingwebinars.org. And we got something big for you. But maybe Jim, 10 minutes of questions, guys. If you got questions, hit them with us. We're going to be
just real quick, B, I do want to touch base. I want to make sure that, so for those of you guys that are members that are looking at potentially what we just showed, and hey, I want an autoresponder, I want to integrate my own autoresponder. How do I like kind of level up and do these different journeys? Again, none of it is necessary. Right from the start, you can start copying and pasting the links and sharing with people that'll be interested in what you have to offer. But if you want to continue along the journey and get to that point where you're integrating your own autoresponder, which again, we want everyone to get there. We want everyone to be building their own list. That's the goal. If you scroll down here in the training library, right here under bonus courses, there is a course called Autoresponder Integrations and Email Marketing. It is everything you will need to know. Now we're going to expand on this training. We're going to add it into the actual support system inside of MLSP, but this is everything you will need to know. This literally explains what an autoresponder is, whether or not you need one, whether or not it's time for you to set one up. This is where to find the done for you emails that we provide you. And this is the section where you want to learn about the MLSP integrations, how to actually integrate Aweber or your autoresponder, how to set everything up so that you are now building your list, which is paramount. I mean, it's critical to building a business, especially online. That is your database. That is your list of interested prospects, buyers, everything. So this is where the training will be if you guys want to learn more, if you're at that place where you're like, hey, I'm ready to build my own list. All right, I'm done. Good.
Boom. And yeah, guys, those videos are brand new. They're fresh with some of the new integration stuff. We're going to make that even easier than it is right now. And it's not difficult right now. It's just new. Just breathe. Just breathe. So, well, guys, we'll take 10 minutes of questions. Hit us with it. Let us help you. If there's any, I know we went quickly. If you're brand new, just breathe. Just know that we've got your back. Like, you have access to us every single day. We have live daily coaching inside of MLSP. You have tutorials, trainings, checklists, cheat sheets. You've got groups. There's so much available support here inside of MLSP. You will get access to the recording. And what we did tonight is actually already chunked down for you inside of MLSP with kind of slower bite-sized chunks. So just breathe. If you dug, if like your eyes got a little bigger, you got a little bit more excited about what's going down in your business or where you want to go now, good. We'll figure out the tech stuff together. I promise you. Questions, hit us with them. Okay, Jim. So yes, Arthur, do you want to go into, Arthur was at clickable buttons in the PDF. Do you want to show that in Canva real quick? Or I don't know, Arthur, if that was a question or if you were just excited about it. The actual calls to action within the PDF. Yes, you can control.
Yeah. Yeah, we can show that. See, get back to here. So pretty much anything can be linked, right? Image, object, group, anything like that. So for example, like if someone were to click on my image, I wanted to link them somewhere, click on here. And if this little link icon up here shows up, that means you can make it a link. That means this, when I export it and share with someone and they click on this, it will go somewhere. In our case, we were dealing with a button right here. So same deal. If you were to click on the object, not the text, but the object right here, right? The whole group, you'll find this link right here. So, yeah, I mean, anything, I think it's any image can be linked inside of Canva. But if you're curious, if you're wondering what can be, just look for this little link that shows up.
Awesome. Cool. Jim, do you want to, or I can, Mark is asking on the opt-in page, the phone number. Can we not, is there a way to modify just to the name and email, eliminating the phone number if you want to show profile settings?
Come on. Of course there is. It's MLSP.
Come on now.
There is. Come on. Yeah. So you have a couple of options. You can do it on a system-wide. So all of the campaigns either do ask or don't ask for a phone number, and then you can override those settings on a specific campaign level, right? So if you come into my websites, my campaign settings, and you right here, request lead phone number, If you turn this off, we will not, your campaigns will not ask for the phone number. Keep it on, they will. And you can, if you have specific campaigns inside of MLSP that you don't want to ask for the phone number for, or vice versa, typically you probably leave this off and save the changes, and then inside of each individual campaign. So if I thought that, these challenges are valuable enough for someone to give their phone number to access, I can actually take a look at the settings here and override all of those settings. So I can specifically say, yes, I want the lead phone number for this specific campaign. So that is how you would do it. And for those of you guys that are wondering where we're pulling all that data in for all of these campaigns to populate it and make it custom to you, if you go under my account and my profile settings, you want to make sure that all of this is set up. All right. So the About Me, the social links, and the My Opportunity specifically is where we pull this data to make those campaigns custom to you.
Boom. There you go. So a couple questions here. David. Hi, David and Kim. Hello.
David,
awesome.
What's up, dude? I actually have Funnelizer pulled up.
Hi, David. Good to see you, man.
What's up, dude? It's been a bit. Yes, you can share your own templates, your own Funnelizer funnels with people if you want to. It is a pretty cool feature. So just for example, this is an active funnel of mine. It doesn't necessarily have to be an active funnel, but if I go in to edit it, you don't actually share funnels, you share the variation. Okay. So if I click on this variation up here, I can click on share variation. I just turn this on. So this is blue. And when I share this token, people can import my funnel into their Funnelizer and everything comes over. Images, text, everything, the different pages. So you can share your individual funnels with people, which is really cool because it's a great value add. If you're an affiliate of MLSP, if it's something that you offer, as someone that's signing up for coaching or someone that's signing up for an opportunity or something like that, to be able to provide them done for you campaigns that specifically work for you and your audience.
Yeah, that is a super sexy feature, guys. If you're building like a team and something's working for you and you want to get that, a great way to position MLSP if you want to create revenue here as an affiliate is to say a huge bonus is you get a done for you funnel that I'm using that is converting that you can use immediately to build your business, right? So that's really, really cool. So how can I get the done for you template to promote my company and have my prospects sign up with my link? So you can have those call to action buttons go to your company, just like Jim was showing. You can send them to wherever you want. If it makes sense, if you want to send them to an opportunity or a company product within the PDF, that's entirely up to you. And you just use your link that links to you. So you can get pretty creative with it. And Jim, while you're back there in Funnelizer, can you just go real quickly and show Tanya, our friend here from Texas, how to upload that image into Funnelizer? I assume, Tanya, you're referring to on the capture page. So like how to build your freebie, how to like just get your image on the front end capture page, I think. If not, let me know. Let us know.
Yeah. So here, let me find an example here. Opt-in page. I'll share my screen in just a second here. Yeah, so what you would do is very simply, for example, if you had a PDF like this, right? And we had our photo inside of it. Use this guy again. All right. And I were to download it and PNG, just basically what I'm doing is, let's assume that I already have the PDF downloaded and I just want to get the cover as an image inside of Funnelizer. I can download this, and then instead of all pages, I'm just going to download page 1. And this will give me the cover image. Now, you have a couple of options here. You could just upload that cover image into Funnelizer and just use it as flat, or you could find someone on Canva, right, to make it into one of those like 3D looking images that gives it a little more weight, you know, a little bit more value look, because it looks like a real thing. Then all you would do is come back into Funnelizer, and let's assume that this is, you know, an opt-in page where, you know what, I don't like assuming. So let's assume we're giving away opt-in. Let's assume we're giving away this thing, right? PDF. You would basically click on, once this is done, my internet is destroying me right now. There you go. So you would click on this, and you would change the image, right? So you can upload one right here, and it will allow you to upload the thing that you just downloaded from Canva. If you already have one in here that you want to use, for example, well, there we go. Let's say this is the one that I just downloaded, but it would be a flat image unless you had someone create the kind of 3D render for you, which you can do. Guys, those 3D renders are so cheap. You can do it. There's ways to do it for very cheap yourself online, but someone on Fiverr, it'll take minutes for them to do. So they'll happily do it for you. So yeah, you would just upload it into Funnelizer. And Lilette, yes, links are part of the free version of Canva as well. You can add links for the free version of Canva.
Monique, hello, my friend. So we can use some of the generic campaigns in the business center in our offers. Yep. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're certainly valuable. You could.
I'm not sure what that means. Hang on, let's get clarity on that. What that means.
I think she may be trying to sell one of the PDFs. I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to if you have a token, Monique, you're either pro or premium, obviously. So we allow you to give it away. I don't assume that's actually the first time anyone's ever asked that. Can they sell any of our lead gen? I know these are brand spanking new, but no one's asked that yet. We have to run that by our legal team, but I don't think that'd be a problem.
And Janet just told me that there is actually I don't know if it's a bonus or not a bonus, but kind of a partnership that Canva has right now with the one of the 3D rendering applications online that allows you to do it for free. Not for free. Awesome. Might be super cheap, but more direct than going to Canva. So Janet, if you want to give me a holler with where you would find that, I'm happy to show it for sure, because that's pretty cool.
So Jim, we're about to wrap it up here. And guys, this is going to be for all of our members. There's training on how to do this in the back office, which we'll show it in just a moment. And if you're a guest here, we'll show you where you need to go, where you should, where we recommend you go if you want to, be a part of the community and learn and grow and take your business to the next level. Because guys, keep in mind these are all the done for you stuff. We have a funnel builder that allows you to build this stuff from scratch for your specific business if you want. Again, if you've got some done for you kind of, things that you may want to give to MLSP to leverage to use if it's working and converting, especially if you want to give it to your team, hit up support and we'll see if we can dance together. But this is just the tip of the iceberg here. And Jim, some people were asking over on the business page if you how to get the actual PDF image over to Canva. Can you just show one more time the course where the tokens are, so that we can everyone can see where a lot of this value is hiding? For again, this is to customize, to go the extra level. You got to be pro or premium. And it's only going to get better as we continue to build some of the stuff out. The things we're dropping in 2021 for pro and premium members, it's going to get even better, even more customizable, even more branded to you. Again, taking us completely out of the picture. It's not why we built MLSP anyway. It was, again, to brand you. So for everyone, you know, again, we'll point you to a recap of this training that we've actually, Jim, go ahead. The 2 courses back here, you can show them right now.
Yeah. So for those of you guys that want to use the done for you stuff, at the pro and premium level, you have access to a course called Funnelizer Pro Import Tokens. This is under the training library. So training and my training library. Come down here, Pro Import Tokens. And this is one of the reasons why I was blown away when we finally realized how simple this was and the power that Canva gives us in terms of allowing you guys to customize your own stuff. It's literally just clicking on a button. Canva's free. You can create an account with an email. You can create an account with Facebook or with Google. For example, let's say that I'm in essential oils and I would love to give away a free PDF that explains the power of essential oils when it comes to removing toxic chemicals from your house. Obviously, I can import the funnel, right? The done for you funnel we've created for you. But what if I wanted to create the template or the PDF itself? We're going to just literally just click import template into Canva. There's nothing else to do. You say use template and it pulls it in and everything's customizable. This specific one, whenever you see this little image right here, it's called a frame. And with frames, you can drag and drop stuff into the frame and it will basically shape around it, which is a really cool feature inside of Canva. So I will just drop this in, say that's my image, and then I can double click on it and kind of make it big, make sure it's just my face in there. There you go. All right. And then you can obviously, you know, customize the intro again. Honestly, that's as simple as just double clicking here. And I don't like what I just did, but you can undo in Canva as well, which is fantastic. But, you know, if you guys didn't want to have all of this here, you wanted to customize it, you wanted to have a call to action, we can do the whole thing where we drag a button over too. All right. And
There's so much leverage.
Add a little text in here and then add a link. So you have complete control over like the first page, the cover, and then the outro, right? Now, this is a whole outro with a button. We've included, you know, links to citations and things like that. You have more options here in terms of of adding your own photo and things like that. So honestly, it's for those of you guys that want to import and create your own lead magnet off of what we have to offer. It's one click inside of Canva, and you can be you can have a free version of Canva to be able to use this software like that.
Again, guys, you got to have a way for the front. Remember the front door. Instead of pitching and spamming, which if you've ever done that, you know what that feels like. And you know the results or lack thereof that those will produce. You got to have a piece of value. You got to start leading with value, regardless of if they buy, a way to give them value in exchange for an email address. And now we're in the game, baby. Now we're really starting to do this internet marketing thing. Okay, so if you are a guest, and Jim, if there are any last minute questions, definitely, you know, we can address them real quick, guys. But if you're a guest, just come here. We're not going to do a 15-minute overview of MLSP. I hope that over the last 90 minutes, you got a vibe or a feel for that, you know, who we are and if we can help you, or at least open to the possibility of taking a risk-free $10 trial. And if you don't get more leads, or if you don't feel we're the right fit, let us know. We'll give you the $10 back. We're not in the business of taking your $10. If you don't think we can help you really get to the next level, become a top earner in your business, maybe start getting more leads, start really learning real marketing instead of just reaching out to strangers. Oh no, on to the next one, rejection. Oh no, you're not open. Oh, on to the next one. Like there's just a better way to do it. There really is, if you're going to play online. So if you go to mlsp.com/10 and you come here, this is the back office, just come to the simple start here. And we will give you 10 steps that includes 3 checklists that will give you the fundamentals of this system. Again, the house that's helped create the biggest leaders you see online today. And when you get to step 10, we're going to spit you out into the training library. And then from there, you'll see some magic start to happen. And just breathe when you get through the start here. There's going to be new terms, new language. Pause and do it at your own pace. Breath. Join the live daily coaching. It's not hard. It's just new. And there has to be something new if we're going to get a new result. Right? But this was like just a tip of the iceberg as to what's available here inside of MLSP. And you're going to see us really focusing on these types of strategies as we move into 2021. We're definitely going to stay with social media networking and prospecting because that's where we get 100% success. But as far as leverage, automation, funnels, offers, email marketing, integrations with autoresponders, and webinars, and selling, and creating your own courses, and really creating your own funnels, we have all the software in-house to be able to do that. Okay. So we spent this entire year focusing on the fundamentals, and we're going to start to kind of, with our coaching clients who are ready, we are diving into ads. We are diving into, automations and webinars and one-to-many and some of the advanced techniques and tracking. Like we teach all of it, but we just know that, you got to start at the fundamentals and the foundation. And here you kind of get to, bridge that gap and still not get into anything too technical. I mean, hell, you can come into the lead gen campaigns, y'all, and just straight up, this is done for you, ready to go. If you want to start talking about tips on things to do to make money from home, you could go ahead and use this as the lead magnet. And for everyone who's asking, well, how do I get people to these pages? That's a great question. That's the marketing piece. That's what we teach. Whether it's through social, publishing, promoting content, moving people one-on-one through something like social, or if you're doing, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we teach all of that. Or if you're setting up ads to drive targeted traffic to get in front, like literally people who are interested in making money, you can pay to bring people in front of this website. So you can start generating leads and you getting people to talk to. You follow up and say, hey, how are you? What's going down? Did you get that PDF? Awesome. How long you been doing the business? What's the number one challenge? How long you been struggling? Me too. And then I found this and my life has never been the same. Would you be open? Do you want to see what helped me take my business, take my weight, take my travel, take my whatever to the next level, or whatever that would be, right? You're getting leads. You, again, need a way to get leads. And then you follow up, see if there's a problem, a pain, a need, a void that you can fill with your solution, coaching, MLM, opportunity, whatever, but you don't know that till you get on the phone, or you do it in an automated process through something like a webinar or something like an email or something with a call to action. Is this making sense, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, this whole show, is this, we spent some time with you here tonight to really, while we did move quick and you could take this super advanced, we want to make sure the fundamentals and why we're doing this is landing, because it's everything here. If you're going to be doing the online, the online business, the online marketing part of it. Cool. $10, guys. Yeah. MLSP.com/10. It's crazy. And if you got a guest here, guys, if you're a guest, get back with the person who invited you to get their specific link so you can sign up with them. But if you invited someone here, the tracking, you don't need to worry about that. The magic happens behind the scene. And that's the link right there, MLSP.com/10. If you want our help. Jim, you good? You see any last burning desires, questions?
I think we're good.
Cool.
All right. Awesome.
Right on, guys. If you guys dug it, go tell your friends. Go tell somebody. Go tell somebody you love to come check us out. And put on your calendar, y'all, for next Wednesday, okay? Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have our biggest show of the year, really. I mean, we're winding down. Here we are, 2020. We finally get to put that year behind us and dive into something fresh and new. And we're going to be giving you guys some really neat training this Wednesday, as well as some interesting stuff for affiliates, and give you guys kind of a year in review kind of vibe for next Wednesday. So 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll have that link up tomorrow for everyone to register. And back to it, guys. There you go. Another Wednesday webinar. This is year number 12. So that leads us to probably, what is that? 52 weeks a year. I didn't even know what I got. So like 600 webinars, maybe 600, whatever that is. 600, 700 webinars, something like that. Another one complete. All right, Jim, you good, man?
Yeah, good times. As always, thank you guys for hanging out on a Wednesday night. And I just love that it's all like we have so many just repeat attendees and members and hanging out. Feels like hanging out with family on a weekend or a weekday. So very cool.
Very blessed. This community is amazing, guys. We appreciate you. If you're in like this, you're back against the wall, dark place kind of thing, just breathe. We'll get through it. I promise you. We've been there. Our members have been there. There's light here. We can help. I promise you we can help. Stacy, Barb, Debbie, Brenda, Paul, Kim, we appreciate all you guys. Much love to this community. You guys are amazing. And you're still doing it in the midst of all the chaos and craziness of 2020. And we honor that. Much respect. Have a great night, everybody. Next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here. And we'll see you on tomorrow morning's wake-up call. Good. Jim, you want to end it?
Nah, come on. That's your thing.
All right. Good night, everybody. This webinar is a wrap. We'll see you soon. Appreciate you. Much love. Good night.